Well, as you're aware, last week's shooting wasn't the first on a U.S. military base, and some are asking if restrictive gun policies at military installations are just inviting mass murders. Contrary to what you might think, military personnel are generally prohibited from carrying guns on base. Our investigative reporter, Brendan Kirby, has been digging for answers on this. Brendan?
Byron, Department of Defense policy usually limits guns to military police. Critics, including President Donald Trump, say that makes servicemen sitting ducks. Here's the president last year talking about a shooting that claimed 5 lives at a military recruiting center in Tennessee in 2015.
They were at a military base in a gun-free zone. They were asked to check their guns quite far away. And a maniac walked in, guns blazing, killed all 5 of them. He wouldn't have had a chance if these world-class marksmen had, on a military base, access to their guns. And I'm going to look at that whole policy on military bases. If we can't have... All 5 were killed. All 5. The guy wouldn't have had a chance.
The policy dates back to the George H.W. Bush administration, which in 1992 limited who could be armed on a military base. Alan Gottlieb, founder of the pro-gun Second Amendment Foundation, argues that loosening those restrictions would save lives.
And it really does not work. Again, what they've done is they've made our military bases so-called gun-free zones, and all they've really become is victim disarmament zones, and people have no means of defending themselves. And it just doesn't work. It's proven it hasn't worked. It's really kind of a stupid policy, and I hope Congress changes it.
Defenders of the policy, however, expressed concern that introducing more guns could increase accidental shootings. General Mike Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, told a Senate panel in 2016 when he was Army Chief of Staff that he supported the restrictions.
In terms of carrying privately owned weapons on military bases, concealed privately owned weapons, that is not authorized. That is a DOD policy. I do not recommend that it be changed. We have adequate law enforcement on those bases to respond.
The Defense Department in November 2016 began allowing base commanders on a case-by-case basis to allow military personnel to carry privately owned guns while on the base. We've asked NAS Pensacola how many such exemptions have been issued, but have not yet heard back. Live from the newsroom, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.